In this video, I will be showing you how to add words into your 3D prints when using Tinkercad. Here we have our work plane, and if you haven't watched the other two videos about how to use the basic tools and where the shapes are in Tinkercad, I would suggest you go back and watch those videos. I will be using the view over here quite a bit, so just for you to keep in mind, that's how this is moving. Over here on the far right, it defaults to basic shapes, but there is a little arrow that will give me more options. When I click on this arrow, underneath basic shapes are text and numbers. When I click on that category, it gives me a couple of options. I can create letters individually by themselves. I can also, if I keep scrolling, there's a second page. It will give me numbers and some basic punctuation. And then if I go back to that first page, this is really helpful when lining things up for words. If you just use this text option, this will keep all of your letters side by side. So let's start there. I'm going to click text, and then I'm going to click text and place it on my work plane. And again, you want to make sure if you're leaving this flat, you have it flat on your work plane, or if you are stacking, we can do that too. It's going to start with the word text. If I were to send this to my 3D printer now, it would actually say the word text, which you probably aren't always going to have that word for your prints. To change what I want this to say, over here in this little window, it will say the word text. So let's put in a little word. We'll make it say hello. Now, when we look at this word, you notice that all of the letters are separated except the L's. That means when this gets printed, each letter is going to be separate from each other. They're not going to be stuck together unless I do some playing around with my 3D printer settings. For the most part, these will be separate. So let's click on hello. We can go back and I'll show you how we can connect them together. So for now, we can make hello really tall, which is kind of strange, but you can. You can make it really wide. And then you can spread out its little segments, which not a lot happens there. There are a couple of font options in Tinkercad to choose from. Let's check those out. We can click through those. You can find a font that you like. It tries to pick fonts that would be easy for a printer to print in just the way that 3D printers move. So that's what it looks like for now. Maybe I want to put this word on top of something. So I would suggest if you go back to the arrow over here, click basic shapes, and then let's click on a box. Let's place a box on our work plane, and if we can drag this out. Oop, it's kind of tall. Let's drag this box out and make it flat. And our letters can actually sit on top. Ah, I made it super skinny. Let's do this. So we can do that. And then if we want, we can turn this around with our arrows. And then we'll click on our word hello. So that's why using that text is helpful, because you can move everything at once. And then I'm going to be using the keys on my keyboard to help move my letters over there. And again, just like we talked about with our shapes in the last video, you want things to be smushed together at least a little bit so that they will stick together very nicely. Oop, we went a little bit too far. Okay, let's go to our little cone. We're going to smush it down just like clay. And that's pretty nice. We can go up a little bit. And this will be a brick with hello popping out. Now, these two shapes on Tinkercad are the same color, which is totally fine. It's going to print in one color anyway. Like I said, you can use letters and numbers individually. That's okay too. just whatever design you were thinking about, maybe you want them to be a little bit more scattered. But whatever is stuck together, it'll stick together like clay. If they are separate, they will be separate and they will fall apart. So just some basics when using the text tool in Tinkercad.